top three memories of CHOM has to be my first week, November of 1984. That I spent the whole first couple of months going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I'm doing mornings at CHOM, oh my God, oh my God. So there was that. The second top memory of my run there was Martin Spalding, God love him, flew to Calgary to have dinner with me, and after I tried to figure out what he was doing in Calgary and why he was having dinner with me other than to say hello, was he said, you know, we've struggled a little bit since you left, and we want you to come home. And I was floored, gobsmacked. I couldn't believe it. That was a really, really wonderful memory. One of the great things about working with CHOM is the relationships that I've started with people whose records and concert tickets I bought when I was in high school in Pierrefonds. I've created, I have a friendship with Roger Hodgson from Supertramp. I have a friendship with Chris de Burgh. These guys, I bought tickets in the Blues to see Supertramp in the 70s. And the other one that's super, super special to me that puts a lump in my throat is Fiori, Serge Fiori, because when I was in Calgary and I was homesick, I would put a harmonium album on, and it would transport me back to Montreal. And when I came back from Calgary, Fiori and I were introduced, and I don't want to, we're not friends where we're going on vacation together, but I can pick up the phone and call Serge Fiori, and I can't believe that. As a Montreal kid, I cannot believe that. So there's three sort of, because there are thousands of them. There are thousands of them. One of the things that's been great about this last couple of weeks, Bill, is the mail I've been getting from listeners that, as I mentioned to Cha, I inadvertently have become, people aren't just sending me letters saying, I wish you well. They're sending me letters about, you were there when my child was born. You were there when I drove my kids to school. You were there when my father died. You were there when I got divorced. You were there when I got married. You were there the morning after we got engaged. There was like this whole sort of markers in people's lives, and a lot of them have made me cry. There was a woman who said she has autistic twin boys, and the morning I made my announcement, the twin boy who's not supposed to be responsive, as I was making my announcement, ran over to his mother and grabbed her leg and hugged her. I grew up as a kid when Montreal was a massive English radio market, and there were giants. George Balkan, Gord Sinclair, Paul Reed, Jack Finnegan. These guys were, a lot of them were people from elsewhere who came to Montreal. I grew up around that. So Ralph Lockwood, I would never include myself, never think that I could, approach that level of success and become that kind of Montreal personality that people, Don McGowan, Bill Hoagland, that era of people where you say their name and you think of Montreal right away. And nobody with any humility thinks of themselves that way. I don't see myself that way. My parents don't see myself that way. But then you run into somebody who says to you, oh my God, I've been listening to you since I was in high school, and you were on the air every morning in our bedrooms and our showers, we grew up listening to you, and they tell you that you've been a huge part of their life and that you're a real Montrealer. Now that I'm 63 and I've been at it a long time, it means the world to me. That kind of compliment, it's such a huge compliment. I could have never imagined it. Never in a million years.